Legend, I joined the EDGE program, which is a program that exceeds in not taking tests, and you do a lot more project-based learning, and it's a more hands-on learning experience. So coming in my freshman year, I knew I wanted to be a part of that.
Sarah has been all in from the very beginning on job shadows, career explorations, field experiences. Her teachers love her. She's involved, she is creative, she constantly just asks for more and asks for how she can connect her learning outside of the school.
I'm an assistant soccer coach, and I coach little 6-year-olds, and I love it so much.
She's a caring and kind individual. I know that she takes care of others, including her brother, as well as has great relationships with her teachers and just with a lot of students down in EDGE.
My 4 years at high school haven't been the easiest. My freshman year, I was a big soccer player my whole life, and I got my 8th concussion, and it turned into a traumatic brain injury that led to different seizures and stuff that would happen, and that eventually led me to move to California because that was the only place that I hadn't had a constant headache. I moved back home at the end of February and came back to Legend. In the beginning of April, my mom passed away of that year, and ever since then it's just been a challenge coping with everything on top of my head issues.
She has a heart of gold. She has persevered, she has battled struggles attending because some days are just too hard to show up. She has just created a new norm for herself.
She went through a time of loss. I think anytime you lose somebody in your life that is there to kind of be a support, and now you have to jump into that support role, whether it's with her dad or her brother. Maybe there's even some other things that she has to do around the house now that maybe she was not accustomed to having to deal with and or do. Emotionally, that's a lot on a teenager that's trying to figure out who they are. And then throw in the fact that she just had the issues with her concussions, with something that she was passionate about with soccer.
My mom and I, before she passed, we didn't always have the best relationship, so just really learning how to deal with that and not having always the best memories to look back on.
It's really hard to be a senior and not have your mom here, Got a whole army behind you, even though you don't have the one you'd want there.
I have about 5 teachers who I see regularly, and I'm really close with all of them. They've been such a great support system for me my 4 years. They are just amazing. From when my mom passed, they rallied around me and were just constantly supporting my family through emails, texting, bringing us food, all sorts of things. And even now, they check in on me at least weekly just to see how I'm doing, if there's anything I need support with or anything, and they've just really made me feel seen and loved through this whole time. Growing up, my mom was always a teacher, and just seeing how she changed her students' lives. She worked with special needs kids, and she loved it, and it was her passion, and she really made an impact on those kids' lives, and being able to see that my whole life was just so impactful for me. Coming to high school and just seeing what an impact the teachers personally had on me through my situation just really showed me that helping people is what I want to do in my life, and teaching, I think, is the best way for me to be able to do that.
So many of us will be rooting her on as she walks across the stage to her next adventure.
I just always think about what would have made my mom proud, and I was put on this earth to do something, and I'm not going to let anything that I've been through stop that. And if anything, this has just shown me that I can push past hard things,